What's up, guys? It's Alex with Tailwater Fly Shop. Is this rod worth $850 more than this rod? Let's talk. All right, so today we're going to talk about price points on rods. So we got rods ranging from $150 all the way up to $1,000, and a couple rods that are in between. So we got $150, we got $400, we got $650, and we have $995. So why are they so expensive, or why are they so cheap? Well, here's let's start on the low end. Here's the Reddington Path. This rod retails for $149.95. It is not a saltwater specific rod, even though this is an 8-weight, but it will handle most saltwater applications. So why is it so cheap, and how do they do it? Well, the first thing that they do, we talk about the reel seat. Okay, it's an aluminum reel seat, but it's not fully anodized. Again, it's just kind of a cheaper base reel seat. It does have a double up locking screws on it, which actually is really nice. And there is this little notch cut into here, but the cork's not going to be a real premium cork. The blank's not going to be a super high modulus blank. So the guides in this are going to be more of a standard, just a stainless guide. So you got the two stainless stripping guides up to the stainless steel snake guides. On here, these are going to have a ceramic insert on them, very similar to a spinning rod would have. But you know, these guides are going to rust if you don't take care of them, and definitely not the highest end components. But hey, it's $150. This rod's going to be pretty slow in terms of the fast, moderate, or slow. It's going to be on the lower moderate end, so it's not going to really handle great in the wind. But hey, if you're just looking to have something you pond hop with, or you're looking for a starter rod and you don't want to break the bank, Reddington Path can help you out. Next price point, we're going to jump up $250 to the $400 Axiom 2X from TFO. So this is actually going to have a carbon reel seat on it. So instead of aluminum reel seat, they actually do a carbon reel seat. It's going to be a little bit lighter, help them save some weight a little bit in that. It's going to have a double up locking reel seat on here. A little bit of a smaller fighting butt, a little bit higher quality cork, still not the best, but this blank is going to be extremely fast on this rod. So it has really fast tapers on it. Not the lightest rod that there is, definitely not the most premium, but they do add some premium components to it. They do have the recoil stripping guides that are a titanium alloy, so not full 100% titanium, but these guides are going to be a little bit more durable. You can see they bend a little bit. And there's two of those as the stripping guides, and then you get up into your normal snake guides. So TFO also has amazing warranty. So again, when you buy this rod, they're going to back it. Quality's really good. This is a great rod in the $400 price point. All right, so we're going to jump up another $250 from $400 to $650, and we're going to get into the Sage Maverick. So this rod, obviously Sage, known for making very high-end rods. This is Sage's mid-priced rod, so it's going to be on the upper end of that mid-price range, where the TFO is going to be on that lower end of the mid-price range. But starting with the reel seat, this rod has a few other things that the other rods haven't had. So this is a fully anodized, corrosion-resistant aluminum reel seat, which is going to be really nice, just because if you're using this rod mainly in salt, it's going to help, because when that reel sits on the rod and you don't take it off, like I never take my reels off my rods, you're not worried about it corroding underneath there or anything like that with the two metals touching. But double up locking reel seat again, which is nice, but should be pretty standard on a rod of this price point. And then we move into the cork. So this is a pretty, this is a premium cork. So this is the same cork that you're going to find on all the different Sage models, whether it's this or whether it's a $1,000 rod. This is their grade A cork. Moving into this really nice deep blue looking blank. And then we get into the components. So this is where Sage definitely has kind of separated themselves in this mid-price market. These are going to be full titanium Fuji guides with a ceramic insert. So these are going to just hold up really nice as your stripping guides. You're really going to notice these guides more than you're going to notice any of the others, and they've really put the higher quality guides into this. This is a really nice looking rod, actually. So yeah, but this rod's $650. It's going to be really fast. Is it going to be the most technical rod that is out there? No, but it's going to be really fast. It's going to be great as a second setup or as a backup rod, especially if you have, you know, a more expensive one, and if something were to happen to it on a trip, you have a really nice rod that you can use as a backup. Now we're going to jump up. We've jumped up $250 each time. Now we're going to jump up $350 math to the Hardy, the Zane Pro. So this rod retails for $995. We'll just call it $1,000. Again, full anodized, double uplocking reel seat, which is really nice. One thing I really like about the Hardys is they do put the rod, like the weight of it, right on the back. So when you look down into your rod locker in your boat, you can see like this is an 8-weight, which is awesome. Grade A cork. I really like this grip shape too, because it's a little bit skinnier at the top, which is nice. You can kind of put your thumb up if you want to, if you're someone that does that, if you're powering stuff in. But this rod's going to be really fast. But the nice thing about this rod is it can be extremely technical. So tailing bonefish, tailing redfish, little short shots in the mangroves where you're trying to put your fly into, you know, land it on a frisbee, right? This rod is going to be extremely stable, extremely accurate. And then you get up into these guides, okay? In my opinion, these are the best guides that are in the business right now. It is the best of both worlds. It's the best of a ceramic titanium Fuji guide and the recoil guides. So it basically has a floating insert in it, and these guides can, I mean, does that scare you when I do that? Yes. Yeah, it's a little bit scary, right? But they have all the great things about recoil guides, but they're really smooth, just like you know, a ceramic guide is. And this, if something were to happen to this insert right here, like it cracks, you can just pop it out and put a new insert in, which is really nice, because when you're standing there on the deck of a boat and the salt dries on your line, the worst thing is that fly line on a metal guide. So it's really nice to have this ceramic insert here. Hardy has a really good, really long reputation for building super high quality things. It looks nice. It looks like it's, you know, $1,000 rod. And now we move up further past the stripping guides, because this is the first rod that has been worth moving up past the stripping guides. Okay, these are full titanium snake guides. This is the only rod that's sitting up here that has full titanium snake guides. Everything else has stainless. This is a full titanium snake guide, and what that means is it is going to be rust proof. So no matter what you do this with this rod, no matter how much you abuse it, you know that these are not going to rust. So is this rod worth $850 more than this rod? Well, here's my thought. If you spend $150 on a rod, you're going to need to spend $150 again on a rod really quick, and then you're going to want something a little bit nicer and a little bit nicer. Where if you jump up and you spend a little bit more money, you can get quite a bit more rod. And then once you get into that premium price point with this Hardy, I mean, you're kind of getting all of, you know, the best of both worlds. You're getting a great warranty on this rod. It's a limited lifetime for the original owner. This rod comes in one piece as well as 4-piece, so that's another great option for these, where all of these other rods are they're just 4-piece models. But the Hardy, I mean, they've taken the highest end components, put them all together with a really great blank, and have made a rod that I can justify, you know, selling at $1,000. All right, guys, thanks for watching. Make sure to like and subscribe. Put in the comments, hey, what's your favorite rod? Do you think that it's worth spending the extra money to get something a little bit higher end, or do you think that there's rods out there in the lower end price point that do just as much? Let us know. Let us know what your favorite rod brand is and your favorite rod, and we'll see you next time.